Thursday Night Football, we got San Francisco 49ers heading over to Seattle. Who we got, boys?
I'll take Seattle. San Francisco's been really struggling here lately.
Okay. All right.
I've also got Seattle.
Give me San Fran in a bounce-back game. San Fran in a bounce-back game. Let's get it. Here we go. The game of my two teams, baby. This is going to be entertaining to watch in London. So Jags' second home, Jacksonville and Chicago. Give me the Bears.
Yeah, I'm actually going to take Jacksonville in this case for the simple fact is that I think they're going to figure things out after starting 0-4. No offense to Chicago's. I think Chicago's a better team, but Chicago's going to have a letdown week, and I think that's going to be it. Sorry, Alex.
You know, if it is, I win either way. You know, that's the plus side with this game for me.
Man, I like the looks of, Trevor Lawrence to Brian Thomas. Not going to lie.
True.
But I think Chicago's a better team. I give it to Chicago.
Hey, there we go. Tampa Bay and New Orleans. Give me the Bucks.
Yeah, I'm also going to take the Bucks here. Too bad that Derek Carr could be out for a while.
That's true.
Give me the Bucks, but I think Spencer Rattler, like I said earlier, is going to spice it up some.
Oh, okay.
He's one of the ugliest people. He is one of the ugliest people known to man.
Whoa.
And he's ugly. That's one of the ugliest dudes I've ever seen in my life.
Whoa. Uncalled for.
It goes between him and Joakim Noah. So I'm just telling y'all right now, they're two ugliest men I've ever seen in my life.
Whoa.
No wonder we've been sued. Holy shit.
Yeah, shout out to us. Shout out to us for your favorite football podcast that almost got sued. Can you say that about your other football shows? I don't think so. We have been almost sued. And it's like every week, man, we have the ticker down on the bottom, and I have one moment of the ticker that says, "Will Ricky say something to get us canceled today?" Find out. Stay tuned to find out. It never fails.
If we get sued because I say someone is ugly, I'm done.
You're
done
paying for it.
Because
You're paying for it, Bubba.
That just tells me how weak America is, ladies and gentlemen. It's the home of the free, freedom of speech. They're ugly.
Listen. I paid. Oh, there it was. The Ricky cancel thing just passed us. Look, I paid the last one. All right, you got this one, Bob. If we get,
like we said earlier, that's coming out of your teacher's salary. God damn it.
Yeah, that's coming out of your pay, Bubba. I ain't paying that one again. Once I get that form sent to me via email, like I did last time, Bubba, it's all you, man. You handling that one. I'm gonna forward it straight to you. It's like, hey, the email that I got from who I got it from. It's like, hey, Pat, pair up with your attorney on this. You can pass this off to your attorney. They can chat with us. When I see that, I'm like, bet, Ricky, here you go, bum. You go through this and you handle it.
You're being sued for defamation.
All right, let's move on. Arizona at Green Bay.
I'll take the Packers.
I was 50-50 on this when I was literally sitting here selecting my picks. Went from Green Bay to Arizona, back to Green Bay, back to Arizona, but I am going to go with Green Bay. Go, Pack, go.
Give me the Cards. I like the Cards here. All right, Indy and Tennessee. Give me Joe Flacco. They almost had a hell of a comeback against the Jags there. Give me Joe Flacco and the Colts.
Same.
Yeah, same. Yeah, Tennessee's bad. I'm surprised they're 1-3.
True. Cleveland and Philly. Give me Philly.
Give me Philly.
I really want to pull the upset on this one, just for the simple fact is it can't get much worse in Cleveland, but it's probably going to. I'll take Philly.
Houston and New England. Give me Houston. I feel bad for Drake May this weekend.
Give me Houston.
Yeah, but Houston's defense isn't that great though. I don't think it's going to be as bad as what you think.
New
it
England's
would be.
line is terrible though.
But that's the thing though. Their line is terrible and they're just not very good. But it's not as bad as what I would put. It's not like they're going up against Kansas City.
Yeah.
Yeah. Houston's going to win the game. But I'll.
Washington and Baltimore. Give me the Ravens.
Give me the Commanders.
Ooh. Ricky?
I want to take the Commanders on this one, Shane, but this is on the road. Baltimore has really started to figure things out. And I think defensively Baltimore is going to be the best team they've played so far. This is going to be a test game. I hope, I pray that you're right and the Commanders win. Give me Baltimore in this one.
Chargers coming off their bye, I believe, going to Denver. Give me the Broncos. Give me the Broncos.
Yeah, I've actually become a believer in the Broncos. Now that Bo Nix, hopefully Bo Nix will continue, but Bo Nix has to play well in order to win this football game. If he does not play well, it's not gonna be pretty. But I will take Denver.
Give me Denver.
Pittsburgh at Vegas. Unfortunately, it looks like Minshew Mania has come to a close in Vegas. Aiden O'Connell starting this weekend. So give me Pittsburgh.
Yeah, and it's like I said, it's the Raiders being the Raiders once again. It's no different from Oakland than what they are in Vegas. It's absolutely pathetic. But like you said, it's come to an end. Give me Pittsburgh.
Give me the steel curtain.
Atlanta and Carolina. Atlanta, move on.
Yep. Atlanta, move on.
Detroit and Dallas. Give me the Lions.
Yeah, the Lions though they've played some pretty close games too, but unfortunately, it's the Cowboys. They're going to be the Cowboys. It's okay, because my Commanders are still going to be number one in the division after this week anyway. We're good.
You just gonna ride with that and say you call
Give me the
it.
Lions.
Exactly.
Cincinnati and the Giants. Oh, buddy. Give me Cincy, I guess.
You know what? Since you guys give Daniel Jones so much crap,
he
I'm
sucks.
picking the Giants.
We'll appreciate that free pick. Give me Cincinnati.
All right, Buffalo at the Jets. Give me Buffalo, but I feel like this could actually be close.
I'm actually going to flip my pick, guys. I was joking. Anyways, yeah, I'll take Buffalo.
Give me Buffalo.
All right, let's get to college picks, boys. Let's get to college picks. All righty. All right, let's get through it. Coastal Carolina at James Madison. Give me James Madison.
You know, James Madison lost to Monroe this past weekend, and it was a very close ball game. And I know Coastal Carolina is very, very good, but I hate to be Coastal Carolina right now because James Madison should win that football game.
Give me James Madison.
Middle Tennessee State at LA Tech, one of the candidates for a terrible game of the week we had. Give me Mid-10 State. Give me, what was that? Who is that? Is that the Blue Raiders? Blue Riders? Blue Riders.
Blue Raiders.
Raiders, Riders, whatever.
Give me La Tech.
Yeah, I mean, this one's going to be interesting because, like you said, both these teams are absolutely pathetic and horrible. And La Tech does come to play Arkansas before too long, and I think they're going to need a little bit of motivation. I'll take La Tech.
Memphis at South Florida. Give me Memphis.
I'm taking South Florida. Memphis has really struggled as of late. South Florida's on the up end. I'm going to take South Florida.
I'm taking Memphis.
Okay. Utah at Arizona State. Give me Arizona State at home for the upset. No reason behind it. I'm just feeling spicy on it.
This was one of the games that Brad and I also picked from, and I picked Arizona State because of the same reason. They're at home, and they are much better. Utah State does not look very good right now. And both of them are 4-1, by the way.
Yep.
Give me Utah.
Next up, we got some Ivy League play here. We got Dartmouth and Yale. Give me Yale.
Yeah, Yale is a good one. And in the words of the great Eric Matthews off Boy Meets World, give me Yale.
Give me Yale.
All right, South Carolina and Alabama. Give me Bama in a bounce back. Are you gonna call South Carolina, Ricky? You know you want to, Bubba. I put this game in here just for you, Bubba.
I want to so bad.
Do it. Call the
I
Cox.
want to so bad.
Call the Cox.
Oh. Give me South Carolina. I'm taking South Carolina.
Here we go.
Give me Bama. If South Carolina wins this game, they may just fire DeBoer before he leaves the stadium.
Oh my
They
God.
should have hired him. They should not have hired him. I said that strongly. They should not have hired him. He does not have the D1 experience. He has not. I mean, I get winning quick. He's won quick everywhere except for the one school that he was with the NIA school for 5-6 years, whatever it was.
Yeah. All right, next up, one of, I'm assuming Tyler's games. Davison
Where
at
did this
Dayton.
go, Tyler? Give me Dayton. Davison's good at basketball. Both these teams are basketball schools.
Yeah, give me
Like
Dayton.
literally.
Can we put like a week suspension on his picks or something?
Please.
Please.
And what is this crap? He wanted to come back to ATFS. He's been on one episode. Come on, man.
Yeah, I was giving him shit about that earlier. It's just like, dude, you haven't been back on since the season kicked off.
And he's giving us picks like this.
He's just here to watch the world burn. Give me Dayton.
Give me Dayton, and it might as well be the St. Mary's Blind School against St. Mary's Deaf School.
All right, Wisconsin at Rutgers. Give me the Scarlet Knights.
Yeah, Wisconsin's coming out of their shell, though. That's the thing. Really coming out of their shell. But you know what? I ride with Vanderbilt. I'm going to ride with Rutgers. Give me Rutgers.
I actually moved my pick over. I was Rutgers, but I'm going to Wisconsin.
That's fair. All right, next up, Washington at Iowa. Give me the Huskies.
Give me Washington.
I'm going to take Iowa here just for the simple fact is that they just had a big game against Michigan. Iowa needs to win this football game. And so that's why I'm going to go ahead and go with Iowa.
All right, next up, Georgia Tech, North Carolina. Give me Georgia Tech in this one.
Same. Give me Georgia Tech.
This one's tough for me, though, guys, because North Carolina knows how to score, and they throw the ball quite a bit. I'm going to take North Carolina.
Listen, I'm low-key a North Carolina fan. They've got Criswell, an Arkansas guy, transferred from North Carolina to Arkansas, then back to North Carolina. Look, I'm a big fan of his. I hope he does well, but I think Georgia Tech wins the game.
And Georgia Tech does have better defense. I'll switch it. Georgia Tech.
Next up, we have Fordham and Holy Cross. A couple of crap teams in FCS. But, man, what a fall-off for Holy Cross because they were actually a pretty solid program there at FCS play. What a fall-off.
Well, Holy Cross's quarterback,
Yeah.
I believe.
He's the one that went to UNLV.
Yes,
Yep.
he's at UNLV. Yeah.
Was.
So that's
at UNLV.
Was. Yeah. It was. Yeah. Traitor.
Give me Holy Cross, but this is going to be a battle of the crap at FCS play this week.
Yeah, I'm going to do the same.
Next up, Maine and Delaware. So I noticed this, and I wanted to see if you guys could give me an answer on this. I noticed Delaware, they're 5-0. They're playing some good ball, but they're not ranked in FCS ranking. Can they not be ranked since they're jumping to FBS next year?
No, I don't.
They didn't even get votes, I
so.
don't think. Like when I was looking at the voting, they didn't even get any votes, and I'm like, I feel like Delaware is playing some good ball, but maybe they're just not that. Maybe they're not as good as I think. I don't know, but give me Delaware.
Yeah, who are they playing?
Maine and Delaware.
Yeah. Give me Delaware.
Next up, another one of Tyler's picks. Butler and Drake.
2 more basketball schools. No one gives a crap about, but I'll take Butler.
Give me Butler. Another one. This one wasn't Tyler's, was it? Ricky, was this one yours? No, was this Jacobs?
No, this was Jacobs.
What was that? Charleston Southern at Lindenwood?
That's Tyler.
No, I think that was Jacob.
Why are we doing Charleston Southern Lindenwood? Is this a terrible game?
No, I think he had it as his game of the week. It was his game of the week
What the
pick.
hell are we?
Also,
What the hell are we
I'm
doing?
going to touch on that here in a minute. I'm going to touch on the game of the week here in a minute, but we'll get there. I don't know anything about either of these teams. Give me Lindenwood.
Give me Charleston Southern.
Let's see here. I don't know anything about these teams either. I'm afraid to pick because I really need a good.
I just
pick
think
here.
Lindenwood's logo looks cooler.
It probably is, yeah. But anyway, I've heard of Charleston Southern before. I've never heard of Lindenwood. Yeah, I have.
I've heard of the schools, but I don't know anything about their teams this year. So I'm just calling with Lindenwood because they got a cool logo.
Yeah, I'll take Lindenwood. So speaking of which, when it comes to Delaware, they blew out Bryant, blew out North Carolina A&T. They barely beat Penn, blew out Sacred Heart, and they beat Monmouth. They really do not have a tough schedule at all.
And receiving no votes at all. I figured they'd at least be at the bottom of the 25s. Yeah, 25, 24.
They do play at Villanova toward the end of the year, though.
Oh, that's a top 5 team right there, baby.
And they also have Richmond on the schedule, so we'll see.
Okay. All right, next up, and I am skipping this one on purpose as well for a meme here in a minute. California at Pittsburgh. Give me Cal in this one.
Yeah, I mean they've played well. Pittsburgh's one of those schools you just never know when they're going to win or when they're going to lose.
Yeah.
But I'll take give me Cal.
Give me Pitt.
All right, Penn State at USC. Give me Penn State.
Absolutely, USC has fallen off the wood, and I'm so happy.
Give me Penn State.
Cincinnati at UCF. Give me UCF and hopefully a bounce back.
I'm taking Cincinnati. I'm taking Cincinnati. Central Florida looks awful right now.
They do.
They have had 2 really bad losses. I'm gonna take Cincy.
Texas and Oklahoma for the Red River rivalry. Give me Texas.
Doesn't matter who I pick. I'm always wrong with this game. I've been wrong with this game for I think I've gotten this game like once in like the last 20 years that I've been picking games. And so I'm picking Texas because they're definitely the better team. But Oklahoma could win this game. And believe it or not, Oklahoma's actually dominated as of recently.
Yeah, give me Texas. But like we said earlier, it's the Red River rivalry. This game,
mouthful.
No matter how good one team is or how bad another team is, this is kind of like Arkansas and Texas A&M. It doesn't really matter how good or bad the teams are. It's going to come down to the wire.
True.
But Texas is a better team.
Stanford and Notre Dame. I am not a believer in this Notre Dame team, but Stanford is not a top-tier program right now. How you guys feeling on it?
Listen, I'm just going to say college football is better when Stanford is good. I hate seeing them the way they are right now. But I'm going to go Notre Dame.
Don't want to pick Notre Dame to win this game, but I have to.
Okay. Give me Notre Dame. Give me Notre Dame. Next up, we have Ohio and Central Michigan. Just because, fuck Jacob, he makes me mad. Give me Central Michigan. For context, he's Ohio in our dynasty right now. So fuck Ohio. Give me Central Michigan. Give me the Chippewas.
I agree, and that's the whole reason why I'm also going with the Chippewas of Central Michigan.
Fist bump. Other way.
Yeah,
Other way. There we go. Boom.
I also think Central Michigan's a better team this year. Ohio has actually slipped quite a bit, and so they've slipped quite a bit.
All right. Next up, Arkansas State, Texas State. I don't think they've dubbed this as a rivalry game yet, but they need to. I think this would be a fun rivalry game for Arkansas State.
No, because there's more Memphis than anything. If they ever.
Well, that's already an established one, but that's like Arkansas State's only rivalry, I'm pretty sure. Only notable one. So it's like, let's just look, if Arkansas can pull out a random rivalry out of their butt with the battle line, they can do Arkansas State, Texas State, all right?
Time out. That was not Arkansas. That was the SEC pushing it.
I'm aware. So the Sun Belt can push this.
And frankly, it may be a better rivalry than Arkansas and Missouri. So
yeah, facts. I don't know. Give me Arkansas State in this one.
I'm going to take Texas State because Arkansas State's offense is not near as good as what it was last year. And for the simple fact, this is at Texas State, even though Arkansas State did score 70 points against this team last year. But I'm going Texas State.
I've been hounding on Arkansas State not being as good as people think they are, and you've been giving me shit all year about it. And the one time I'm picking Arkansas State, you're going to pick against them is absolutely freaking insane. Go Red Wolves. Yes, you have.
Crap about it.
And go back to the preseason rankings when we were doing each conference. I dogged on Arkansas State, and you and Jacob gave me shit for it.
But dogging on our? Oh yeah, yeah. Because I didn't think they were going to be very good this year. Not like they were last year.
Go back and watch. Watch the tape.
It's called a fair evaluation. Jacob picked them to win the conference. I picked them to go 8-4.
Watch the tape. Roll back the tape. All right.
And I don't know. I got one more. And if my memory's correct, sir, You said they would play a close game against UAPB last year, and they beat the crap out of them. I told you they had 0 chance. Okay, let's move on.
All right, Washington State, Fresno State. Give me the Cougs.
Give me the Cougs.
The Cougs should win this game pretty easy.
Cougs.
All right, Nichols at Incarnate Ward.
This is going to be a very good football game. I don't know who to pick here. I'm going to pick Incarnate Ward.
Yeah, Incarnate Ward.
Yeah, it is just for the simple fact is Nichols has not really lived up to that potential they had, but they've also played a very, very tough schedule. Would not surprise me if Nichols wins it, but I'm taking Incarnate Word.
Same.
Ole Miss and LSU. Give me LSU at home.
I'm taking Ole Miss.
Hold on. This will. Hold on. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna pull a Ricky here and do a 10-second little research here. Where is this game? It is prime time. Under the lights in LSU. Give me LSU in Death Valley. Yeah. Sorry.
You make a good point.
LSU.
You make a very good point. I'm taking LSU. I didn't even think about that. You make a very good point, sir. Good job.
God, this cough is pissing me off. All right, next up, Vanderbilt and Kentucky. You know who it's about, baby. Give me Vandy. Come on, Ricky.
The biggest issue I have with picking Vanderbilt out, Kentucky's defense is so good.
Give me Vandy.
Kentucky does not have an offense. Give me the Commodores, baby. Vanderbilt, you know who it is.
I was about to say, they just got done beating Alabama. Their water boys are 5 stars, okay? Give me Vandy.
Yeah, here we go.
Which is why it's the greatest upset in college football history.
All right, Kansas State at Colorado.
I'm taking Colorado.
I am too. Give me the Buffaloes.
I can't believe I'm saying that because this team looked like complete garbage the first couple of weeks, and all of a sudden they look like one of the top teams in the country.
Give me Colorado.
Oh, here we go. All right, three-peat. All right, next up, we're at our Game of the Weeks. So first, let's do FCS Game of the Week, which I think this is the first FCS Game of the Week. Really the first Game of the Week in a long time where I had to just flat out overrule the votes because no one put this game in, and it's clearly the best game on the slate this weekend. No one put this in. And I'm just like, bro, this is a battle of the 2 top teams in the FCS, and no one picked it for Game of the Week. I had to overrule everyone's vote on that one, so I apologize. And that is Idaho at Montana State. I think Montana State is probably going to be the one to walk away with the dub, but give me the Vandals. I'm going to ride with them.
So honestly, I flew right past.
It was at the very bottom. It was at the very bottom. Last game.
I didn't even see it. Now I'm usually very good about picking.
Last game on the FCS portion of the games. So like I'm not surprised it got missed because of that. And maybe some other people like just kind of throwing in some games that based on what the first person put in, whatever. Because I do that sometimes too when I'm looking at stuff. But yeah, I was shocked that no one put this in. So I was like, all right, I'm gonna have to overrule the votes this one time.
Yeah, I mean, I'm going to take Montana State because they are the better team. I don't think Idaho is near as good as what they were last year. For that reason, I'm going to take Montana State.
Make it a 3-peat. Montana State.
Well, see, I'm officially locking in Idaho.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm officially locking in the Vandals. Yeah, but I do think Montana State's the better team, but I still think the Vandals can pull it off. All right, next up, we have our FBS Game of the Week. We have Ohio State and Oregon with no surprise on this. Give me Ohio State. I think they're going to be able to pull it off this weekend, even though it's at Oregon. It's going to be a damn good game, though.
I mean, it should be, but I don't know how good of a game it's going to be. I think Ohio State that much more dominant. So I'm going to take Ohio State.
And then, of course, we got Shane throwing up the duckies down there. All right. And then lastly, we have terrible game of the week, which, always love to make history. So for the first time ever in ATF history, we have a double header for terrible game of the week because both these games are so bad. They both had to make the list. First, we have Ball State and Kent State. Then we have Texas A&M Commerce at Northwestern State. All four of these programs are dog shit in every way. Like, oh my Lord. You can't pick between them. Kent State is the only college at FBS play to not lead a game this season. For that, give me Ball State.
Yeah, I'm taking Ball State as well for everything that you just said. And like I said before, preseason, Kent State was ranked the worst team in FBS.
Give me Ball State.
And then for the other one, I don't even know, man. Both these teams have not won a game yet. Northwestern State, unfortunately, they had some very tragic things that took place last year that caused them to miss some games. But I mean, they're both just terrible teams. I really don't know. So I think what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to flip a coin here on Google. So heads is going to be Northwestern State because they have a head for a logo, and tails will be Texas A&M. So I'm flipping my coin here. Let's see what we got. Heads. We're going Northwestern State, boys.
So the biggest difference, though, between Texas A&M Commerce and Northwestern State, Texas A&M Commerce has actually been competitive against some pretty decent teams for their level and just come short of weight. Northwestern State has had one competitive game, and it was against Prairie View, and then they've been blown out everywhere else. I'm taking Texas A&M Commerce.
I don't care how good or bad a team is. I will not ever, as long as my heart is beating, pick a team with it Texas A&M in it. Going Northwestern State.
There we go. Music ended on the perfect time too.
So if it's Texas A&M Commerce versus Ohio State, I'm sorry, yeah. So versus Ohio State, I'm sorry, I probably misread that. What if it was Texas A&M Commerce against someone like, I don't know, Ouachita Baptist?
Give me Ouachita Baptist.
Okay.
It's a Bryant Hornet strolled out there on a Saturday night to play Texas A&M Commerce. I'm going blue.
Calm down. Jesus Christ. Also, final shout out on the one game we got going on. Liberty is now up 24-10 with 10:43 left in the fourth quarter. Shout out to that. That's our picks for the week.